Hello everybody, my name is Sinvicta and welcome to your first impressions of Palworld here on the Sinvicta gaming channel. Thank you all very much for all the patience during the downtime of content. To be honest, I haven't really been playing a whole lot lately other than doing Pokemon and Isaac, of course. And I know that we've been talking about putting some Pokemon highlights here on the gaming channel, but we're not here to talk about that today. We are here to talk about Palworld. What is Palworld and why have you been seeing it all over on Twitch and YouTube and that sort of thing? Well, Palworld is it's been described as Pokemon with guns, and I don't think that's really an accurate assumption about the game because it's actually a whole lot more than that. I would akin it to more like Pokemon meets Ark, like Survival Evolved. I haven't gotten to the guns part yet, but I just want to give you my overall first impressions. I do have about maybe 3 hours in the game so far, and ignore the roof, by the way. That was done deliberately to irritate somebody in my Twitch chat, so just ignore that there. But yeah, so what is this game? So basically, it's a survival game that happens to have creature collecting and creature capturing and battling, that sort of stuff. So you can definitely see where they're getting the whole Pokemon meets guns meets Ark sort of thing. But I would say this game is more of a survival game, more so than a Pokemon game, at least at the very start. So I haven't really gotten that far into the game, but I wanted to give you my overall impressions of it because I know that a lot of people are going to be asking questions about it, and just kind of show you the basics. So these little guys here, these are my pals. There is a very neat base building mechanic that's built into the game where you can actually have the creatures that you capture, or pals as I'm going to be calling them from now on. Your pals will actually be able to be employed inside of your base, and they can do all kinds of stuff depending on the type of pal that they are. So like right here, this is called a lamb ball. Don't ask me why it's called lamb ball. And you can actually see everything that they can do. So as you can see here, she likes to do handiwork, she likes to transport, she likes to farm. This shows you how much food she has and basically all kinds of different stats. There's a lot, and I mean a lot, that goes into this game. It's surprisingly deep from the very little that I've played. And as you can see, the game runs on I believe it's on the Unreal Engine, and it looks beautiful here. The game was developed by a company called Pocket Pair Incorporated. I'm not familiar with other titles that they've done in the past, but I know that this one was raising a lot of eyebrows. People were kind of skeptical about this game because admittedly, it looked a little bit jank. That's the nicest way I could say it. It looked a little bit janky, but from the first couple hours that I put into it, it's actually quite a lot of fun. And there is multiplayer. I'm playing on my solo world right now because I didn't want to have any interference from anyone of my Steam friends or anything like that. But as you can see here, the game is actually looks very gorgeous. I would akin it more to like, it's almost like an Eco. For those of you who played Eco, that's a world building simulator game. It's kind of akin to that, plus a little bit of maybe Temtem, maybe a little bit of Fortnite. But overall, I really dig the art style in this game. You can fully customize your character as well. As you can see, I have basically no clothes, and I'm starting off with the basics. Starting off, you all know it by now. If you played Minecraft, you start off with basically just your fist. You start punching trees, you get wood, and then you make tools, and then you can farm stuff like this. So what I'm hitting right here, this is a Paldium fragment, which essentially this node here gives you these Paldium fragments with it, which you can then use to craft the Pal spheres, aka the Pokeballs. For those of you who are obviously familiar with Pokemon, then you can go around and battle these little pals here, these creatures, these wild pals, and then capture them, and then you can release them, or you can actually like do other stuff like cook them. Yeah, it's an interesting blend of genres here. So this is a little Chickpea, and I'll just show you the catching mechanic real quick. I'm just gonna hit him a couple of times here, and of course it does have the weaken mechanic. If you do want to catch them, you can get them weak, and then you throw the Pal Sphere. That shows you the capture rate, and there we go. We just got a Chickpea. So as you can see up here on the top right-hand corner, I'm still in the basic tutorial. I have to build my base up until it reaches level 7. I have to increase my player level by capturing 30 pals. I'm at 20 right now, so I'm almost there. And then we have to challenge the boss at Rain Syndicate's Tower to make sure my pals' equipment are in top condition before doing so. And obviously, I'm probably not going to get to that because I'm going to keep this video kind of short and sweet. I've not died not deliberately yet. So I did decide to go whack it was like a level 33. I think it was like a mammoth, like a giant grass mammoth. And the sense of scale in this game is actually pretty nice as well. You get a really big sense of like just the different sizes and varieties of pals so far. I've only seen like 4 or 5 of them. But I'm using WASD for the controls and the mouse as well. It plays very, very smoothly. It runs at a very crisp 60 FPS. I'm sure you can go up past that. I will say, there's a little bit of, I'm only saying this in the style and the sound effects way, not in like the gacha sort of way, But there is a little bit of Genshin thrown here as well. Like you can definitely feel the Genshin impact with like all the icons and like all the color palettes and the sound, especially when you're going through the menus and that sort of thing, which is not a bad thing. I want to make that clear. It's not a bad thing. That's the only thing that's really Genshin-like is just the sort of the sounds and just the overall feel of the UI and everything. So as you see here, I'm using my club on this Palladium fragment, which is not, or Paldium fragment, which is not exactly the best way to do it. So I got to switch over here to my stone pickaxe, and then of course now we're just going to be beating the absolute heck out of it. But let me know if you'd like to see more of this game here on the gaming channel. It's definitely something that I'm interested in. And oh look, that's a new pal. Wow. Okay, so that is a fox parks. That is a fire fox. It looks pretty dang cool. So I definitely want to go get one of these for myself because my favorite type of Pokemon is fire. I always go fire. So, oh man, he's running. No. You get back here. I will say that the water looks absolutely beautiful here as well. So, all right. So what I want to do is going to get my wooden club out and I'm going to start hitting them. So he's about to attack. Now they will retaliate against you. As you just saw that right there. He flung a fireball at me. 67% catch rate here. And it broke free. Try again. Oh no, I missed. I have no more spheres. Oh, I'm gonna have to knock him out. I'm sorry, Fox Sparks. I'm sorry. And no, you can't pick him up. So I mean, he's not dead. They cannot be captured if you kill them. He's not dead. He's sleeping. He's sleep. I'm sorry, Fox Sparks. I didn't know that I was out of spheres. Okay, so let me actually craft some more spheres here. So what I need is a primitive workbench. As you see here, you can put it wherever you want. There's no limit to where you can actually place stuff. And then you have to do the thing like you did in like Arc and also in like the culling, where you basically just have to hold down the work button until it's completed. That simple. So let's get a recipe here, and as you see here, I need stone. So I have stone back in my base, but I don't feel like walking all the way over there. So I need to go mine some stone somewhere. Luckily, there's some stone right here, so just go ahead and grab this real quick. You can see the resources being allocated on the left side. But overall, my impressions of the game are surprisingly good. Again, I'm not really... Those of you who know me, you know that I'm not a big survival game connoisseur. I've never really gotten big into Ark. You know, I never really played Rust or any of those type of games. But if you tell me that there's like some Pokemon-like elements mixed in there, then you got my attention a little bit. So we have 42 stone fragments. That should be enough for us to make a few of the Pal spheres here. There we go. So I'm just going to max it out. We'll get 9 start production, and then we have to sit here and hold the F button to actually work. So if we were doing this inside of our base, our pals would actually be helping us do this and would be speeding things up significantly. So it's a little laborious to do this outside of the base, but overall, it's not that bad. And again, there's lots of really nice ambiance. Whenever the music does kick in, it's actually quite pleasant. So again, the game has been surprisingly fun. I can see this becoming a really big streamer game. I can see this becoming a very, very popular multiplayer game as well. And overall, it's been a surprisingly fun experience for the start. Something glinting over here. What is this? Again, I'm only like 2-3 hours in, so all this stuff is new. What is this? A small pal soul? That's not for me killing that Fox Sparks, I don't think. Let's go ahead and grab this. We all so far the most valuable thing you can get right now is Paldium fragments, because this is what you use to craft the pal spheres. And I promise you, I'm gonna try not to make too many Pokemon comparisons and references. But oh yeah, there's that thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's not the one that destroyed me. Good lord, this guy's massive. And he actually has a boss. He actually has a boss like health pool too. So yeah, there's also a survival mechanic. You see there. It says that I'm hungry right now, so I need to go ahead and eat. I cooked some lamb ball kebabs. Don't ask me where I got these. They all have nutrition values. They all have a weight value and everything like that. So as you see here, I can actually feed my party if I really wanted to. But right now, I'm just going to use it on myself. There we go. So I ate it, and this is my hunger meter right up here. I need to top myself off a little bit. A flame organ. Fire powers can use to make fire arrows and more. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to actually use some berries real quick here. There we go. Oh, those guys look pretty cool. So that is an eichthre deer, deer. I don't know. They're level 11. I don't think I'm. Well, actually, what's my party looking like? You know what, Lamball? You know what? We can take him. We actually no, we can't. So as you, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I just wasted a pal sphere. So if you want to have a little bit of help or assistance whenever you're trying to catch stuff, you can actually summon your pals one at a time. There's my Chickapee. He's level 4 right now. And he will actually help me. He'll go around and gather stuff. He'll actually go around and fight for me as well. Ooh, there's some new pals over here. There's some like penguin-esque pals. I want to get a foxbark though. I really want one. There's a pengullet. No. I know that there's a fox around here somewhere. I saw him. There he is. All right, I'm gonna get my club out and we'll go fox clubbing. Now I don't know if I can actually tell my Chickapee to actually attack, so I'm actually gonna recall him back into the pal sphere because I don't want him to accidentally kill this fox. I don't know if there's a limit to what if like you can stop them or whatever. Hey, get back here. I'm gonna catch him. I'm out of stamina. He's walking very slowly. Oh yeah, this is another one of those, the dinosums. Yeah, they don't aggro you. I didn't try to pick a fight with one yet. There we go. So you can actually roll and stuff too by using control. You have an energy meter and all that stuff. We have 8 spheres left. I'm actually tired right now, so I can't swing. So if I had my pal out right now, the pal would actually be attacking him. But again, I don't want to accidentally kill the foxbarks because I definitely want to use her. There we go. So we have 85% capture rate. Hey, it's unskilled at controlling fire from the moment it's born and tends to choke on the flames it breathes unintentionally. Foxbark sneezes are one of the leading causes of forest fire. That's good. That's good. All right, so yeah, look at that. We got foxbarks now, so we can go up to our party over here, and it looks like it was actually dropped into our box, our pal box. So we don't know exactly what type we got because this is just the Pokedex or the PAL deck, as you see here. Now there's also branching technology trees, and it goes all the way down. So we can actually get a harness. Harness for hold. Oh yeah, that's right. So there is a mechanic. I saw someone do this on stream. There's a mechanic where you can actually hold the fox like a flamethrower. And I'm actually like super down for that. You can also use your pals as mounts and flying mounts and that sort of thing. Obviously, I haven't gotten there yet because I'm still learning about the game. Again, you're only seeing this as my first impressions in the first couple hours here. So I want to get one of those pingus as well. Where the penguins go? There's a day and night cycle as well, and there's also a temperature. There's also a temperature mechanic as well. As you look in the bottom left side, it looks like we're kind of neutral right now. But it does get very cold at night. So you can use the torch to actually keep yourself alive and keep yourself safe so you don't start losing HP. Everything kind of goes to sleep at nighttime. There's not really a whole lot to do, and I'll go back to my janky house. Unless I find one of the pengus, which I have not found yet. So there, I can see my beautiful roof from here. But yeah, but let me know if you guys and gals want to see more of this fine game here on the gaming channel. I would definitely love to go through it. There's not really a campaign because it's open world, obviously. But there are objectives. There's secrets. There's all kinds of stuff. I can see something glowing blue. Oh, you know what? I think that's the zone for my base. It's definitely something that you're going to be seeing a lot on stream. I can post highlights here on the gaming channel as well. So as you see here, I'll go show you real quickly. You have to take care of your pals that you keep at home as well. In order for them to work and to be happy and healthy, they have to have a place to sleep. So I don't know where the fifth one is. I think the fifth one. I think it's that lamb ball. Oh, wait, is he sleeping over here? I don't know where the fifth lamb ball is. One of my lamb balls has a property called a workaholic, and I think that means they don't sleep, maybe. But yeah, we're just gonna go to bed right now. Let's go ahead and ignore the leg shot real quick here. I will be getting clothes eventually. There you go, rise and shine, everybody. How you doing? Welcome. Good morning. You guys have food? Yeah, so it looks like I need to plant my berries. So you can use berries here to actually help you raise food for your pals and keep them happy and keep them fed. It takes an absolute long time to do this for the planting and watering, and then the pals will take over after that. But as you see here, I mean, again, the game looks great for the stylized art style that it is. It really does work for me here. The animations are fluid, of course. The combat is really tight as well. I'm very curious to see how the game is going to perform whenever you actually combine it with multiplayer stuff, especially if you get like 30 people on a server. I think the maximum is 32 people on one server, and that has just got to be absolute madness. But the game is in early access as well. I probably should have let off by saying that. This game is in early access, so you can expect to see bugs. You can expect to see kind of artifacting and lots of mistakes and that sort of stuff as the game continues in development. But I think that the developers have really done a great job. They have a really good base for a very fun and unique type of survival game, and I think that's probably what they are going for. Oh, look, they're actually gathering. They put the berries on their head. Yeah. So the land balls are really good for hauling and stuff. Those of you familiar with RimWorld, it's considered hauling. They'll go out and grab stuff for you. There's cats. I don't remember what they're called, but the pink cat. I'll show you them in a moment after I'm done pouring my ocean of water on the garden here. But the cats, they actually do mining and that sort of stuff, and the land balls can help you as well. And then I believe that the chickapees they're better for farming. So let me go take a look real quick. The details. Yeah, so he wants to do farming and gathering, so that's totally fine there. There are genders. There is also breeding in the game as well, which is really cool. I don't know if there's like shinies or anything like that. Again, I'm very new to the game. I do want to show you. Yeah, so Kativa. So this one, as you can see down on the bottom right-hand corner, they have passive skills. This one's a positive thinker, but it's also a coward. And then my other one is a coward, but has the Veil of Darkness, but also is destructive. You can actually view the details even more so here. So 10% increase to dark attack damage is cool, but it's minus 10% attack. That's bad. And then destructive, the sand drops 15% faster. I don't know what sand stands for. The PAL mental stability. PAL mental stability decreases when working and recovers when slacking off or sleeping. Entertainment facilities and good meals can increase the rate of recovery. If a PAL's mental stability decreases too much, it may cause disturbances at base. Yeah, they can become destructive and that sort of stuff. So this is our Foxbark. She's a suntan lover. 10% decrease to incoming fire damage. Hey, look at that. And I mean, that's such a really neat looking PAL. You know, I really dig the art. I really do. So let me check on the food here. Oh yeah, you guys are fine. You got plenty of berries. You're good. So, but overall, yeah, really good first impressions of the game. And if you'd like to see more of the game, please let me know by clicking the like button, leave a comment down below, all that kind of good stuff. I don't know what these souls are for. A spirit left behind by a small PAL can draw out hidden abilities if offered to a statue of power. So there's that. There's also ore. There's all kinds of stuff. You can actually cook at the campfire as well. We can make some fried eggs. Yeah, well, I'll make some fried eggs. I ain't gonna say no to a fried egg or two. And I really do like that there's like nutrition in the game as well. Again, it reminds me a lot of Eco. It reminds me a lot of Ark. It reminds me somewhat of Pokemon, but don't get it twisted. In my opinion, so far anyway, this game is way more survival, like a survival game, than it is a Pokemon game. I just want to make sure that that's clear. So, but I will leave it there for now. If you want to see a continuation of this and maybe even turn it into a series, please let me know by posting a comment down below and, of course, clicking the like button. Like I said, it's the best way to let me know that you want to see content from this game. And again, you go check out the game. It is in early access right now. You can find it on Steam. I believe it's 10% off right now. No, this is not sponsored or anything. If they want to sponsor me, hey, go for it. I think it's like $27 right now for the US. So it's been a lot of fun. The next time that I do a video on it, I'll probably do some multiplayer just to see how it runs. And I may post a Twitch highlight or two here or there on the gaming channel. But like I said, let me know what you think about the game down below. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.